Welcome players. In this video, I am going to give you 18 tips which will help you reach Conqueror faster. But, even with all my tips, what you need is patience and never give up. I am saying this because there will come a time when you will want to quit in the middle, so brace yourself. I am not going to waste your precious time telling you useless details, so this is going to be very short video where I will give you very good tips that you have to use to reach Conqueror. Tip number 1. Always go as far as possible from playing path. I have categorized players into 3 groups. All these groups are valid only when you are pushing to Conqueror, and it's not always 100% accurate. First group is those who lands on hot drop. They usually don't care about ranks, so you should avoid them. Second group is those who lands far from playing path, usually in parachute range. I advise you to avoid them as well because there might be hackers in there. One thing that hackers don't do is gunfight, because if enemy finds the gun first, then it does not matter if he is hacker or not. He will most likely die. So, land near vehicle and go as far as you can go from plain path, because even if there are enemies, they are most likely normal enemy, so you should be able to handle them. Tip number 2. Take as much first aid and bandage as possible because you might need to do heal battle depending on the situation, so you can get better position. Tip number 3. Always try to take UAs if you see one, because UAs gives the best cover, so your chances will get better. Tip number 4. Get your kills 3 minimum, because if it is 1 or 2 then your kill rating will decrease or stay same, which will be your loss as it decrease the points you deserve. And as the kills go up, you will get additional points depending on your kill. Tip number 5. Choose edge zone if you are not confident to hold center, because center is where you will most likely be rushed. Holding center is the best if you can handle yourself, because you will get lots of kills and there is more chances of getting another zone there unless there is hacker. If there is, then try to hold edge. Tip number 6. Don't get greedy with kills. What I mean with this is, don't go away from cover to kill someone, because you won't be the only one looking for kills. If you want to kill someone, then shoot from the cover, but do not shoot for long, because the longer you shoot, higher the chances of you getting knocked or killed. Tip number 7. If you see player number decrease drastically, then stay outside of zone, if possible, but if not, then hold zone edge, because there is high chance of being hacker. Tip number 8. If you see someone finishes the enemy with melee or fist many times, then get the hell out of zone and start doing heal battle, because there is 99% chance of being hacker. Tip number 9. Always watch kill feed, as it shows the kill information. And if someone kills many enemy continuously or finishes whole squad many times, then he is most likely hacker, so stay out of zone. Tip number 10. Do not get inside the zone before 3rd zone finishes, and do not stay outside the zone after 5th zone unless you have lots of first aid. Tip number 11. Use vehicle object cover. What I mean by this is, there are times when zone is an open field, so you need to slam your vehicle to the tree or rock in the edge of the zone, which will provide you extra cover. But do not use this in the center of the zone, because it only provides cover on one side, so if you use this in center, then you will get yourself killed from another side. Tip number 12. Smoke your cover. You always need to smoke when you get in cover, which will be very helpful because there might be players near you. Smoke is needed when you got in cover from vehicle, because the sound of vehicle will surely attract nearby enemy. You should do this after 3rd or 4th zone. Tip number 13. Do not hold edge zone where there are houses behind it, because enemy from that house might rush you from behind, or there could already be enemy where you wanted to hold, which might lead to your death. So hold that position where the land behind is barren. Tip number 14. One non-rank pusher. You need to have at least one player who is not pushing Conqueror, because he will be very helpful, as he can go for scouting your desired position, or he can go search for vehicle, or he can do close fight while you support from distance. But if your all players are rank pushers, then doing scouting or other things can get you killed, and you or your teammate will lose points, or you can have discord between players as to who will go to scout. So, having a non-pusher players will be very helpful. Tip number 15. If you have to cross bridge, then always do late cross. In this you will wait outside of zone near bridge and go later using vehicle. This is very good way to go, because you will have vehicle after you cross the bridge, which will be very helpful. You can go by swimming, But after you cross the bridge, you won't have any vehicle, which will be very dangerous when safe zone is far. So if you wait near bridge and go when bridge is completely untouched by safe zone, then you will have vehicle after you cross the bridge and you can go to safe zone and find good spot. Remember, there is high chance of being bridge camp, so waiting until blue zone cover bridge, then only you should cross. But if you can wait longer, then that will be even good, but don't wait too long because the zone will kill you even if player won't. Tip number 16. Out zone rotation. If you have to rotate and there are enemies in both left and right side, then there is always a choice of going outside the safe zone to rotate, so do not risk your chance. This can be done till 4th zone. You can also do this in 5th zone, but it will be very hard and you can die, so I suggest till 4th. If not, then you can do this in 5th zone too, but you should be very close to zone. You can change seat and let your friend drive and bandage yourself and you can switch again. Using this method you should be able to do out zone rotation perfectly. Tip number 17. Pro tip. Remember gun. I have used this trick many times and because of this trick I have survived many times too. In this, you need to look kill feed very carefully, and if same person keep killing many players many times, then remember the gun used by him. So every time you hear that sound, go as far away as you can go. Hackers usually loot drops because they do not fear you, as they already know your location if you are near. So they use drop guns, and if you hear that sound, then run. Tip number 18. Patience. This is the last and most important tip. You need to take it to your heart. There will be times when you will lose 30, 40 or even 50 points, and not just once but twice or even more. You need to be patient and keep striving. I have seen many players get frustrated because they lost too much points, or when they get 1 or 2 points, even when they rank 2nd or 1st. This happens usually when you are near 1000 rank, but this can also happen when you reach 10,000. The reason why this is happening is because the closer you go to top rank, the lesser point you get. But getting 1-2 points, even when you are 2nd, means you have less kills. At that time you need more than 4 kills to get okay points, but if you have 7 or more, then you will get good points. Bonus tip for my viewers. Try pushing Conqueror in FPP because there are too many player who plays in TPP, so if pushing in FPP will be very easy, but you have to get used to FPP for a week, and killing hacker in FPP is harder than TPP, but you won't have to play day and night to reach Conqueror. So, try FPP. You're welcome. And guys, making this type of video takes a lot of time and effort. So, your support will be really appreciated. I hope this video will help you in your journey. And if you have any question or suggestions, then feel free to comment. I will try to respond as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Good luck and stay safe.